Ever find yourself wishing for more hours in the day? We've all been there. The clock ticks away and it seems like there's just never enough time to get everything done. But here's a secret. It's not about finding more time. It's about making the most of the time we have. Welcome to our journey into the world of time management. In this video, we're going to explore the art of managing time effectively. We'll look at why it's so important and how it can be the key to reducing stress, increasing productivity, and achieving our goals. We'll delve into practical, actionable tips that can help you make the most of your day, every day. From setting goals the right way to prioritizing tasks, and even how to take breaks effectively. Stay tuned if you're ready to take control of your time and your life. Why should you care about managing your time more effectively? Well, the answer is simple and yet profoundly impactful. Effective time management can fundamentally transform your life in myriad ways. Firstly, it's a potent stress reliever. When you're juggling multiple tasks, deadlines, and responsibilities, it's easy to become overwhelmed. But with good time management, you can break down your workload into manageable chunks, setting a steady pace that keeps stress at bay. Next, effective time management gifts you with an invaluable resource: more time. By organizing your tasks efficiently and eliminating unnecessary distractions, you'll find you can accomplish more in less time. This newfound freedom can be used for personal growth, relaxation, or pursuing new opportunities. Speaking of opportunities, they tend to multiply for those who are adept at managing their time. When you're not constantly playing catch-up, you're free to seize new prospects as they arise. Whether it's a chance to expand your business, learn a new skill, or build valuable relationships, good time management puts you in the driver's seat. Finally, effective time management is a vital tool for realizing your goals. Whether you're aiming to scale the corporate ladder, launch a successful startup, or write that novel you've been dreaming about, managing your time well is the key. By setting clear, achievable targets and steadily working towards them, your dreams can become reality. So let's recap. Effective time management can reduce stress, gift you with more free time, open up new opportunities, and provide a clear path to achieving your goals. It's not just about getting more done, but also about improving the quality of your life. Clearly, time management can make a significant difference in your life. It's not an overstatement to say that mastering this skill can be a game changer, so why not start today? After all, time waits for no one. Firstly, let's dive into the importance of setting goals correctly. The way you outline your objectives can make a world of difference in how you manage your time. That's where the SMART method comes in. It's an acronym that stands for specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and timely. By following these guidelines, you can ensure that your goals are clear, reachable, and designed to lead you to success. Let's break it down, shall we? The S in SMART stands for specific. Your goal should be well-defined, clear, and unambiguous. Instead of saying, "I want to read more," say, "I want to read 1 book per month." This gives your goal clarity and makes it easier to take actionable steps towards achieving it. Next up is M, which stands for measurable. Having measurable goals means you can track your progress and stay motivated. If you can't measure a goal, you won't know how much closer you are to achieving it. A is for attainable. It's important to set goals that are within your reach. Setting impossible goals can lead to frustration and a sense of failure. Remember, the idea is to challenge yourself, not to set yourself up for disappointment. R, relevant. Your goals should align with your long-term plans. Setting goals that aren't relevant to your bigger picture can divert your focus and waste precious time. Lastly, T stands for timely. Every goal needs a time frame. Whether it's a daily, weekly, or monthly target, having a deadline creates a sense of urgency and can motivate you to get started. So, to wrap it up, SMART goals are specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and timely. When you set your goals using this method, you're giving yourself a clear path towards success. It's a roadmap that shows you where you're going, how far you've come, and what you need to do to get there. With SMART goals, you're setting yourself up for success. Next on the list is learning to prioritize wisely. Imagine your to-do list as a buffet. You have a plate, but it's only so big. You can't possibly fit everything on it. So you need to choose what goes on your plate based on what is most important and urgent. This is where the concept of prioritizing comes into play. You see, not all tasks are created equal. Some tasks are crucial to your goals and deadlines, while others, although they might seem urgent, may not be as important in the grand scheme of things. The key is to differentiate between these tasks and arrange them in a hierarchy of importance and urgency. So, how do you go about doing this? Well, you can categorize your tasks into 4 groups. First, we have tasks that are both important and urgent. These are the tasks that need your immediate attention. The project deadline that's due tomorrow, or the email you need to send to a client today, fall into this category. These tasks should be done right away. Second, we have tasks that are important, but not urgent. These tasks are crucial for your long-term goals, but they don't need to be done immediately. An example could be planning your business strategy for the next quarter or studying for an exam that's a month away. These tasks should be scheduled in your calendar to ensure they get done. Third, there are tasks that are urgent but not important. These are tasks that demand your time, but don't necessarily contribute to your goals. An example could be responding to a non-critical email or attending a meeting that you don't really need to be a part of. If possible, delegate these tasks to someone else. Lastly, we have tasks that are neither important nor urgent. These tasks don't contribute to your goals, and they don't need to be done anytime soon. These tasks can either be done later, when you have some free time, or can be eliminated altogether. By prioritizing your tasks, you ensure that your time and energy go to the most important things first. So remember, it's not about being busy, it's about being productive. And being productive starts with prioritizing wisely. Now, let's talk about setting time limits for tasks. This is a powerful technique that, when applied correctly, can significantly boost your productivity and focus. When you set a time limit for a task, you create a personal commitment to finish the task within a specific time frame. This not only encourages you to work efficiently, but also helps to keep distractions at bay. Let's think about it. When you start a task without a clear end time in mind, it's easy to lose focus, get sidetracked, or even procrastinate. But when you know you only have an hour or 2 to finish, you're more likely to stay focused and on point. You're essentially challenging yourself to beat the clock, and this can make even the most mundane tasks feel like a game. Now, setting time limits for tasks does more than just enhance your focus and efficiency. It also allows you to foresee potential problems and address them before they become serious obstacles. Let me share an example to illustrate this point. Imagine you need to prepare 5 reports for a meeting. After setting a time limit for each report, you realize that you won't be able to finish all 5 within the available time. If you hadn't set a time limit, you might have continued working, only to find out too late that you won't make the deadline. But because you took the time to plan, you can now delegate one of the reports to a colleague or request an extension in advance. This proactive approach can save you from unnecessary stress and last-minute scrambling. Remember, the key is to be realistic with your time limits. Setting an unachievable deadline will only lead to frustration and rushed work. So, take into account the task's complexity, your skill level, and other commitments when setting your time limit. In conclusion, setting a time limit for tasks is an effective way to manage your time. It enables you to work with focus and efficiency, anticipate potential problems, and avoid the stress of last-minute rushes. So why not give it a try? Start small, perhaps with a task you've been putting off, and see how it goes. You might be surprised by how much more you can accomplish. Setting a time limit for tasks keeps you on track and avoids last-minute stress. Don't forget to take breaks in between your tasks. This might seem counterintuitive when you're racing against the clock, but it's a proven strategy for maintaining focus and motivation. Picture this. You're engrossed in a task, your brain is firing on all cylinders, and you're in the zone. But as the minutes tick by, your productivity starts to wane. Your focus slips, your motivation dips, and your output begins to suffer. You're experiencing what psychologists call cognitive fatigue. Cognitive fatigue is a common side effect of prolonged mental activity. Just like your muscles tire after a rigorous workout, your brain needs time to recover after intense periods of concentration. This is where taking breaks comes into play. Research has shown that short breaks during long tasks help maintain a constant level of performance, while a lack of breaks leads to a steady decline in performance. So every time you feel your focus slipping, it's a sign that your brain is calling for a timeout. But what should you do during these breaks? Well, the key is to engage in activities that are restful and restorative. This can be as simple as standing up and stretching, taking a short walk, or even just gazing out of the window. The idea is to give your mind a chance to rest and recharge. Meditation is another excellent way to spend your breaks. A few minutes of mindfulness can help clear your mind, reduce stress, and rejuvenate your mental energy. You could also consider a brief nap. Known as a power nap, a quick 20-minute snooze can boost your alertness, creativity, and mood. Finally, don't fall into the trap of thinking that taking breaks is a form of procrastination. It's not. It's an essential part of the work process. It's like hitting the reset button on your brain, giving it the downtime it needs to function at its best. So next time you're knee-deep in a task and feel your energy flagging, don't push through. Instead, take a short break, let your brain recharge, and then dive back in with renewed focus and vigor. Remember, taking breaks is not wasting time, it's an essential part of managing it. Last but not least, organize yourself. Organization is the cornerstone of effective time management. It's not just about managing your time, it's about setting up your life for success. Think about it this way. Your time is a vast jigsaw puzzle. Each task, each commitment, each goal is a piece of that puzzle. Without organization, you're trying to assemble this puzzle without the box lid. You don't have the big picture and you don't know where each piece fits. But with organization, you're working with the box lid in hand. You can see the big picture and you know exactly where each piece goes. One of the best tools for organization is a calendar. A physical calendar, a digital one, it doesn't matter. What matters is that you use it. Your calendar is your box lid. It shows you the big picture. It lets you see where each piece of your puzzle, each task, each commitment, each goal fits into your life. So, how can you use your calendar for long-term time management? Well, start by writing down the deadlines for your projects. If a project is made up of several tasks, write down the deadlines for those tasks as well. This gives you a clear overview of your time frame and helps you plan your work accordingly. Next, think about how you can dedicate specific days to specific tasks. You might decide to dedicate Mondays to brainstorming and idea generation, Tuesdays to development and execution, and so on. This way, you're not just working on tasks as they come up, you're working on them in an organized, systematic way. Remember, organization is not about control, it's about clarity. It's about knowing what needs to be done, when it needs to be done, and how much time you have to do it. It's about seeing the big picture and understanding how each piece fits into it. So take the time to organize yourself. Get that box lid in hand. Put those puzzle pieces in their right places. With organization, you're not just managing your time, you're mastering it. So how will you manage your time more effectively? We've covered a lot in this video and it's time to bring it all together. Let's take a quick walk down memory lane and revisit the key points we discussed. First and foremost, we emphasize the importance of setting SMART goals. Remember, your goals should be specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and timely. This approach ensures you're working towards something tangible and feasible, avoiding undue stress and disappointment. Next, we delved into the art of prioritizing tasks. We all have the same 24 hours in a day, but how we use them makes all the difference. It's crucial to distinguish between what's important and urgent, what's important but not urgent, what's urgent but not important, and what's neither important nor urgent. This way, you can efficiently delegate tasks, focus on what truly matters, and set aside less critical tasks for later. We also explored the idea of setting time limits for tasks. Time constraints not only keep you focused and efficient, but also allow you to anticipate potential challenges and plan accordingly. This proactive approach can save you from last-minute stress and ensure smoother task completion. Don't forget the importance of taking breaks between tasks. Your brain needs time to rest and recharge to maintain optimum performance, so whether it's a quick nap, a short walk, or a few minutes of meditation, make sure to incorporate downtime into your routine. Lastly, we stressed the significance of organizing tasks. Utilizing a calendar or a planner can help you keep track of deadlines and allocate specific days for certain tasks. This long-term planning strategy helps you stay on top of your game and avoid the pressure of looming deadlines. Remember, time management is not about being busy all the time. It's about being in control. Now go conquer your day. Thank you for watching. I'm very grateful you watched this far. Please consider visiting our website and subscribe to our mailing list to stay up to date with what we're up to here at Meaningful Pursuits. Also, please follow us on social media. Links in the description.